My beautiful friends, hope you're doing amazing. Today we are going to be doing a full face of Sephora recommendations for the sale, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. Okay, so I applied my eyeshadow primer off camera because I don't have a Sephora recommendation for a primer, one that I love yet, at Sephora. Also did my brows off camera. Top brow recommendations, Merit Brow 1980, always the best. They came out with new colors, so there's 4 options now. Love it, love it, love it. Incredible, big, bristled, wand, easy, fast. This is an older brown shade, but I think I am going to repurchase one during the sale. I got the dark brown initially. I think it's a little too dark. I want to try the taupe. So there's for brow gel, and for eyebrows, this is still my favorite from Sephora. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Brow Cheat in natural brown. I think that's the best color for my eyebrows is natural brown. This is refillable, but I don't think you can buy the refills on Sephora anymore. So there's that. You might have to buy the refills on Charlotte Tilbury, but the initial pencil is available at Sephora, and I love the shape. I love that it's refillable. It's really good and a really, really good color. So, brows done. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Sephora sale time, at least for me. Okay. I mean, that's a little dramatic, but I really, really like it. It's a good time over here. As far as lip gloss goes, like before I do everything else, the Tower 28, what is this called? Lip Softy Tinted Lip Treatment. I have watermelon kiwi, but I mean, I'm sure any of the flavors are going to be wonderful. And I really, really like how this makes my lips feel and really moisturizes and hydrates. I actually think I'm going to pick up the original, the SOS one during the sale, because I think that one might, I don't know, might have a little bit better hydrating SOS stuff in it, because my lips need some help. Okay, with that on, let's move on to complexion. Oh wait, just kidding. I have something I really, really want to mention before I start doing foundation and primer and stuff. You're making me nervous. That being this, oh my goodness, this scent, a fragrance. I am not super into fragrances, and I don't know a ton about fragrances, but I mean, this might even be the first full-size fragrance I've ever purchased. I mean, it's Merit, so I really wanted to smell it, and I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. But the sale is a really great time to pick up fragrances. They are a little bit more expensive. So this fragrance, okay, I haven't sprayed it yet on myself because I was waiting until this video because I mean, I want to spray it so I can really give you guys like what it smells like. Oh my gosh. I've been wearing it every single day, which says something because usually when I'm pregnant, I stay away from fragrances like the entire time. I'm pretty sensitive to smells, and I mean, obviously that pregnancy is what happens. But this, okay, so I mean, the component is absolutely gorgeous. I'm in love. So, and I did print off the notes and stuff so I could share it with you guys because I'm not the best at describing, but I have been wearing it every single day. It lasts incredible. I spray once on my décolleté and then once on my wrist. And I know you're not supposed to rub your wrist together, I guess, but I do it anyways. So, so the fragrance family is warm and spicy. The scent type is warm and sheer, and the key notes are bergamot, which I think is like a citrus, I think, jasmine, which is a flower, and then musk. So it says this long-lasting, clear fragrance opens with soft, bright notes of bergamot and pear, and I can smell the pear. I'm really, really happy that I can smell the pear in it because I was like, I really like floral scents, so I was a little concerned with the musk, but I can smell the pear, so it's like fruity floral. I love it. Gently unfolding into a floral heart of jasmine, rose, and violet, incredible. And it's balanced by a base of vanilla, musk, and moss. And I can kind of smell the vanilla, but I'm not a huge vanilla fan. So it's not like overwhelming vanilla. And giving it a warm second skin finish that wears for up to over 12 hours. And it does wear super long all day on me. I absolutely love this. Highly, highly recommend. I mean, it's only $92 for a full size fragrance. I think that it's really good deal. I think most of them are a lot more than that. So absolutely 100%. If that sounds good to you, I love it. I'm in love. I have found my perfect daily fragrance, and I mean, Merit did it. Okay, into the makeup. I think I also may have found my perfect primer combination. I have a lot of primers, and I have been on the hunt for that perfect primer combination. I want a primer that will work with every single foundation, right? I don't want to have to, I don't want to have to switch up my primers, or like, you know, I like trying new primers, but I don't want to have to, if I don't want to think about it, I want to have a primer that I know is going to work. That's what I was trying to say. And I think I might have found it. This is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And this is not new. I've been using this for a good long while. And I've gotten really familiar with it, and I absolutely love it. But I mean, I haven't been in the past, you know, I've kind of just been using it as like a skincare. I really need some more extra hydration, but I pair it now with the new moisturizer. This is the Merit Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. This is new. And when I first got it, it wasn't like an instant love, right? But I have been pairing it with the serum, and the moisturizer and the serum is perfect. Perfection together for my skin. And I've been trying it with tons of different foundations, and I absolutely love it. It's incredible. So I'm 29 years old. I have dry skin, acne prone. I mean, kind of, I think. Acne prone, dry skin, and I have a lot of texture, and I don't really know what the texture is. I'm not a skin person. There's a lot of like bumps right here on my chin. And of course, you know, the acne creates texture, but I have a lot of texture. And so I want something that's hydrating because of my dry skin, and that's going to be smoothing. Hydrating and smoothing. Those are my two top things. And these two, the serum is smoothing, like really smoothing. It really helps make the foundations, especially stick foundations, glide on, right? And then the moisturizer is moisturizing. It just adds a little bit more, because I never really thought this like added a ton of hydration to my skin. It does, but not a lot. It's just more smoothing and kind of perfecting, pretty glowy. Yeah, instant glow serum. So we got glowy and we got moisturizing, and them together is the best. It's the best. So far, the best thing I've tried for my skin, found for my skin. And I will be repurchasing either one when they run out. I wish I could see how much was left in this one. I can't see how much is left. But I wonder if you could. I don't know. I'd have to investigate that more. But absolutely incredible, perfect primer situation for my skin that I've found to date. Love, love it. Next, we're going to do a little bit of spot concealing, because I've definitely got some acne going on that I'd like to show you guys this product. This is the Farrah Homa D Refillable Essential Face Compact. I have mine in the shade Creme, and this is my favorite spot concealer. I'm not a huge fan of it under my eyes. Kind of, it reminds me of the Nars Soft Matte, the pot concealer. That used to be my top holy grail for blemishes and acne. But since I tried this, this is more hydrating. I think it's because of the balm in there. So I apply the balm first onto wherever I'm planning on applying the concealer part. Mostly on any acne, usually. I'm also, I've hit pan on the balm part, obviously. I use this for acne all the time, and it looks incredible. I think it's got something to do with how it's a cream, and the undertone of this is so, so good. And it really just looks amazing. It looks so good. Super good with my foundations, and yeah, it covers up that acne really well. Oh, that's what I forgot to turn on. It's absolutely incredible for acne. Where did they go? Acne wear, and it's hydrating and it looks wonderful. I love it. Super, super highly recommend for acne cover up, hydrating if you have dry skin. And I don't remember how much anything costs really, but I know that one is not cheap. So getting it on sale, definitely. Okay, let's do foundation. This is what I recommend for this sale. Specifically, I really like the finish. This is the Patrick Ta Major Skin Hydrolux Luminizing Skin Perfecting Foundation. I have mine in the shade 6 Neutral. I like the finish. It's got a very glowy finish, right? So sometimes I do feel like I need to set it with a powder, which is not the worst thing in the world. Not my favorite thing to do, but not the worst thing in the world. So, but another reason, I guess, because the finish is nice. It verges on oily, but it doesn't look super oily. And it lasts really well on my skin too. I don't think it lasts super great on like combo oily skin, but it lasts really well on my skin. More dry skin, and it plays really well with that primer moisturizer combination I've been using. I was very hesitant to pick this foundation up just because of the mixed reviews on like the primers working with it and stuff like that. It's a different kind of formulation and finish. So but the main a really, really, really important reason I think, at least to me, that I am recommending this is because of the shade match. This is absolutely one of the best shade matches I have ever used, especially from Sephora. So Lisa Eldridge has my top foundations. Her Seamless Skin Foundation and the Skin Tint. Those are my top 2 base face products, period. I will never be without those in my collection. And this in Neutral 6 completely matches. I actually swatched them on my hand before the video to make sure that they matched. So, the finish is different, right? This Patrick Ta foundation has more of a glowy finish and a little bit more of a medium coverage, because the Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin is definitely more of a full coverage on me. So the finish is different, but the color is the same. Lisa Eldridge Seamless Skin shade 7, Seamless Skin Tint in 3, and then Patrick Ta Neutral 6. They are the same shade, and I absolutely love that. So there's that. Next, we're going to talk about a concealer, and I love this concealer. I still love, I've done other recommendation videos in the past, and I'm working on a top 3 in every category, which is definitely going to give a little bit more insight into products that I love, obviously, top 3. But like for the Sephora sale and a little bit more newer makeup, this one is a concealer I've been absolutely loving. So this is the Westman Atelier Vital Skincare Concealer in Atelier L1. Now, this is supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be a cool tone concealer, which is unfortunate because it's definitely not cool toned. I think this one, it's not like bright yellow, but it definitely leans yellow. It leans more on the yellow side, which is unfortunate, but I can make it work for me, obviously. And I overlook that because this this concealer looks incredible. Oh my gosh, they put something in this, some kind of magic in this concealer because I don't have to set it. I don't feel like I have to set it for it to look great for an extended period of time. Absolutely incredible. The finish is almost a little bit more of like a skin-like verging on matte finish. It's not very glowy. It's not a glowy situation, but I love how full coverage it is. It's full coverage. I almost feel like with, because I really love my Haus Labs and my Tower 28 concealers, but especially with the Haus Labs, I feel like I have to go in twice because it's not as full coverage as I would like it to be. I only have my dark circles are not that bad, but I have one spot like right here where it kind of like sinks in and it's a little bit more purple. And if I don't use like a color corrector, it peeks through almost sometimes, but not with this one. Can't see it. I can't see it. I love it. I love, love, love this concealer. It's so good. It's a really mad acne spot right here. I can't stop looking at it. But seriously, I mean, look at that finish. The finish is immaculate. It's so good. I hope my lighting is okay. Anyways, incredible. I super highly recommend. And Westman Atelier is not a cheap brand. And I usually wait for a sale to pick up anything from Westman Atelier. The Sephora sales are when I restock on my Westman Atelier products. So absolutely highly recommend if you're in the lookout for a new concealer. That one's good. The shades are kind of wonky. So there's that. But what should I do next? If you can find a shade that matches you, go for it because it's nice. I think I'm going to recommend and set my under eyes with the Pat McGrath Labs setting powder. This is the under eye setting powder. This is the shade Baby Pink. Now I'm just going to use this for my under eyes because they reformulated the Givenchy powder and I haven't tried the new one. I can't recommend the old one anymore. And then this is second best to me from the Givenchy. So, I mean, this is great. This is the baby pink one. Really, the white one or the baby pink one, they do not look any different on the face. Pink or white, go with whichever one you feel, whatever one you're feeling in the moment. But it is really, really great. It's a really great under eye setting powder, and I recommend it definitely. And since the Givenchy is gone, it's so sad. But yes, love the powder. Sad about the Givenchy. Don't want to talk about it. Okay, next, contour. I think, yeah, we're going to do contour next. Cream contour wise, I am going to recommend the Dior contour stick. This is Dior Forever Skin Contour in 01 Light. I really like this color. It is cool toned. Very cool tone. To me, it almost feels, that's what's wrong with my light. Ay, ay, ay. To me, it almost feels a little bit more cool toned than Biscuit. But I love them both very, very much. This one feels a teeny bit creamier than Biscuit, Biscuit from Westman Atelier, which is not always the best thing. I mean, creamier means it might not last as long on the face, and I don't know how well this would go over for an oily skinned person, but for me and my dry skin and the way that I really do like to add kind of like a cooler contour to my face most of the time when I do my makeup, almost all the time. So I absolutely love it. I just add a little bit to the sides of my nose, under my lip, give that illusion of a bigger lips. And then on my forehead. And I think this is an incredible formula. I really love the contour stick. They released like the contour stick and the foundation at like similar times. And I am not the biggest fan of the foundation stick. Obviously, it's not in this video. So, Patrick Ta won for foundation, but contour wise, this is incredible. If there's a good color for you, if you're fair skinned, I love this. I love that contour stick. Definitely recommend. Good stuff. Ooh, next, this is an old love, but seriously, so good. There's nothing like it. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in Light. I have hit pan on this, and I love this so much. I will definitely never not have this in my collection. I just swirl my brush in there, and it is so beautiful. It's such a unique finish. I don't have anything like it. It's so good. It really enhances your skin and makes it look so nice. I'm feeling pretty bronzed right now with that contour, and that I might not need to put on the last bronzer recommendation. I don't want to look too crazy. But I love this. So good. Super duper. Highly recommend. If you haven't tried it yet, you should. Definitely. You should try it. So good. This is the Tom Ford Glow Bronzer in 02 Terra. And man, I love this. I really love this. And it is not cheap. It's Tom Ford. So if you want to try a new bronzer, I would say grab this on sale. But the color 02 Terra is perfect. It's perfect for my skin tone. It's just incredible. It's so, so beautiful. It's not too warm. It's not too cool. I don't know if you can see the swatchy swatch. I put it on a weird place. It's so beautiful. It's incredible. I almost want to dust a little on. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Why not put all the makeup on the face? It's so good. It's just so good. I was really late to the game on this. I think I picked this up last Sephora sale, actually. I don't think I've even had this for a year yet. But it's so good. I waited. I wish I wouldn't have. I am absolutely blown away. I think the color is like one of the best things about this, because I have lots of bronzers, and I have other bronzers that are not from Sephora that I like more than this one. But from Sephora, this is my top favorite at the moment, my top recommendation, because the color is so good. Okay, I just did a little. I'm very bronzed right now. Okay, absolutely love. Super good. Get it on sale. Really, really, really great. Great, love it. Okay, blush wise. Blush. Okay. Oh, I was going to mention this. No, wait. I should wait. No. I'm going to mention this first. So, not blush yet. This is the Givenchy. No. My bad. Guerlain. This is the Guerlain Meteorites. I have mine in 02 Cool Rose. And, I mean, this sits on my desk, and it's absolutely incredible. And I love the case. I love the aesthetic. I love everything about this. I love it. I really, really do love this a lot. It's gorgeous. I am so happy that I picked it up. They're finishing pearls, so they're not going to mattify anything, which is not what I want. I do not want to mattify anything. But they finish the makeup. And with a foundation like the Patrick Ta that is in a little bit more of the glowier side, I really like using a finishing powder. I don't want to mattify anything. I don't want it to get cakey and heavy. I just want a little bit of a magic finishing kind of situation, right? And that just, oh my goodness, it really kind of finishes. It just finished the foundation. Look at how wonderful. I love it. I love, 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 love it. If you have dry skin, highly recommend. For finishing powder wise, so good. Okay, now blushes. Yay! I have 2 blushes to recommend for the sale. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Cheek Tint. Now, I have a video coming up, should be the Monday after this video goes live, swatching every single color of these. So, you'll be able to see them all on my face. I super duper duper highly recommend this formula. I love these. Best liquid blush I've tried to date. So, so beautiful. So beautiful. Love those. Check out that video. Should be going live on Monday, swatching all of the colors if you are wondering which color you should pick up. But I don't think it'd be a Sephora recommendations video if I didn't mention the Patrick Ta blushes for the face. This is the shade Not Too Much. This is I think the newest shade to my collection, and it's incredible. It's so good. So good. Patrick Ta's blushes, I am such a huge fan of. We're going to do, oh, no, wrong brush. We're going to do Powder Then Cream, which is wild, but that's how Patrick Ta recommends it. And I love, 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 love the finish of these, love the longevity of these. I mean, these are so good. They're so good. I love them. I have 4 shades. They're all, gosh, I don't know if I remember all the names. She's So LA, she's blushing, Not Too Much, and, oh, she's flushed, I think. I think that's the last one I have. I have 4 of them. I love them so very much. If I want something that I know is going to last a very long time, I go for these. Because the Armani lasts well, but I like to set it with a powder so it lasts a little bit longer. These are cream and powder, and they last an incredibly long time because of that layering quality. And how beautiful is that? Oh, I love it so much. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at it. So good. So beautiful. And the shade Not Too Much is just exactly that, not too much. I tend to go a little heavy-handed with my blush, if you haven't noticed, if you've been here for any amount of time. I love blush. It makes me happy. I can add whatever color I want to my cheeks. I love that. But I think I could build and build and build and build, and this would be not too much. And I love that about this. So good. The hair, itchy, 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 itchy. Highlighter time. Okay, same kind of thing. I have 2 to recommend to you. First is the Dior Forever Glow Maximizers. I have all of the shades, and I recently posted a video where I swatched every single one on my face. I super recommend these. Go check out that video if you want to see what color you would like to pick. What color is going to look the best on your skin tone, if we're similar skin twins. Absolutely love the formula of these. They're incredible. The packaging is immaculate. It's just so good. I love those. Also, gonna recommend the Givenchy Prisma Libre Highlighter in 14. This is limited edition, so if you want it, I would go get it. Because I mean, I think the other one, when it sold out, it sold out. Like when it was gone, it was gone. Which is unfortunate, but this is gorgeous. This is it's got like white and like a pink. It is so beautiful. It's so seamless on the skin. You can't see it. I mean, it's just so, so good. The only downside is it's a loose powder, so it's kind of messy. But on my skin tone, this is, oh my goodness. It's a highlighter for sure. Way more intense than those Dior Glow Maximizers. Way more intense. Those are more of a sophisticated, almost my skin but better highlight. This is a you can see me from space highlight. But because it is a loose powder, it really meshes in super well with any blush that you use it with because it meshes in. You know what I mean? It meshes. They mesh together. You can't see where the highlighter starts and the blush ends because it's a loose powder and it melts into the skin. Absolutely incredible. It does accentuate texture just a little bit because it's so intense. But I mean, look at it. I love it so much. I love it. Worth it. At least for me. Super good. Love it. Limited edition. Go pick it up during the sale if it's still available. So good. Oh, but man, it is messy. It's all over me. I have 4 eyeshadow palettes to recommend. 4. I have a lot of eyeshadow recommendations in the past for the sale, and I am going to do a top 3 single eyeshadows and a top 3 palettes when I do my top 3 makeup in every category. But today we're going to be talking about the limited edition, 4 limited edition palettes that I've picked up that I think are definitely worth checking out during the sale, depending on what you like, because they're all super different. Today on the eyes, I did prime already. So today on the eyes, we are going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love Palette. Look at that packaging. I love the packaging. I love it. It's gorgeous. I'm going to use this on my eyeballs while I talk about the other palettes too. So let's get into it because this video is already going to be an hour long. Absolutely love this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. The mattes are incredible. I really like the formula for the mattes. This, however, this palette is very one-dimensional. So this is actually the palette out of the 3 that I've played, the 4 that I played with the least, because I mean, you gotta have, it's gonna make a pink eye look, a pink pillow talky eye look every single time. It really doesn't give a lot of room for mixing it up. It doesn't give a lot of room for you know what I mean. So pink, it's gonna make pink. We're gonna have a pink eyeshadow look today. It's very one-dimensional, but the if you love pink, super wonderful formulas, and I mean, it's great. It's really great for somebody if you love pink. If you don't love pink, then this might not be for you. The next palette we're going to talk about is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette. I kept calling it Midnight. I don't know, something about that dark blue makes me feel like it should be midnight. This is the Moonlight palette. It is cool toned, neutral with a pop of blue and some grays, and oh my goodness. If you like cool tones, I super recommend that one. Absolutely love that palette. I've created a few looks with it, and the sparkly toppers, Makeup by Mario's formula is that. It is sparkly toppers. They're not like super creamy metallic eyeshadows. They're going to be a sparkly topper kind of formula situation. So there's that one. Absolutely wonderful. Makeup by Mario. Super recommend. The next palette we're going to talk about is the Natasha Denona Roxa palette. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful. It's purple. And I created a pretty purple eyeshadow look with it, but it's also kind of pink. So this is like a warm pink section over here. Then we've got a few cool tone purples. We got it's like a purpley silver. Yeah, so you get a lot of range with it, but I did create a purple look. So Natasha Denona's formula is incredible. One of my tippity top favorites. It is so good. Natasha Denona has those wet metallic, wet feeling, super metallic shimmery metallic shadows. Like they're so beautiful. They're so good. And the mattes are wonderful. And that palette is limited edition. So if you're a super huge fan of purples or, I mean, bright pinks, and you prefer Natasha Denona's formula, because it's much more wet and pigmented and more emollient than even the Charlotte Tilbury is, I would say get it because it's absolutely gorgeous. It's pretty diverse too. You can get some different looks with it. It's not going to give you a pink look every single time. Rox is really, really good. Really good. Especially, I mean, if you've thought about it and if you waited for the sale, good job. Good for you. I would recommend it. It's great. It's really, really pretty. Very pretty. Okay. Last, almost done with this eyeshadow. Last, but oh my goodness, the very first palette that I picked up from these 4 that I'm recommending is the, I don't have enough hands, Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork Volume 6 palette. Now the packaging of this is immaculate, super great for travel. You can take all of these pieces apart and put the mirror pops out. You can put them all together and it makes them tiny. But this palette is so incredible. It literally, I just created a look using the warmer tones. I've used the purples, the pink section. I haven't used the middle section as much. Definitely need to. That blue is so beautiful. But this is the perfect companion palette for literally any like matte eyeshadow palette, right? I love using my Makeup by Mario Neutral Eyes palette because that one's my favorite. I like that one a little bit more than the original, more warm toned that he came out with. So I have that neutral matte eyeshadow palette sitting on my desk, ready to be used whenever I need it. So that one's ready. And then, I mean, all I got to do is pop 1 or 2 of those super beautiful duochrome metallic eyeshadows from the Danessa Myricks palette, and I'm good to go. And I have never gotten any fallout with the Danessa Myricks like I just did with the Charlotte Tilbury. Those Danessa Myricks eyeshadows are so creamy. They don't fall out onto the face. They're just so good. If you like color, because I know that palette is going to scare away some of my neutral loving friends. But if you want to play with color, that palette is absolutely incredible. Incredible. I am going to do a ranking video, ranking all the palettes that I picked up recently. And yeah, I just absolutely love that Danessa Myricks palette. It is so, so good. So, since Lisa Eldridge is not at Sephora, these are my top 2 recommendations for mascara. First is, of course, the Dior. This is the Dior Show Maximizer 4D. Now, I don't do my mascara without an eyeshadow, a mascara primer anymore. Because, yeah, I was not a believer. And then I picked up the 3D of the Dior Show right before they came out with the 4D. And I will never go back. I have very thin, very sparse lashes that stick straight out. They do not curl up at all. So I always curl my lashes beforehand. And I use this mascara primer. I have pretty long lashes on the bottom, so I don't feel the need to use the mascara primer on the bottom. But for the top, definitely. So, mascara primer is on. I got white, crazy looking lashes. And then this is, I'm going to repurchase this during the sale. This is the Givenchy mascara in 01 Black. Now, I've tried a lot of mascaras. A lot. There's that one. I've decided I really don't like a big, thick what's the word? More like brush type wand. I like rubber wands. But this one, this mascara, okay, I've tried tons, and I really, really try to pinpoint what it is about this mascara that I like the most, right? So this mascara, you know, it doesn't do magic, right? It doesn't make my lashes look like they're falsies or anything like that. But what it does do is it's extra black. The shade, when you look on Sephora, is extra black. And I think that that really, really adds to making it look like I actually have some lashes, you know? But, I mean, and the packaging is glass, and it's heavy, and it's luxe, and it makes me feel super luxe when I use it. But it is not a cheap mascara. So I would super recommend picking it up during the sale. And them together, I mean, I love how my lashes look. And this is about as good as it gets. So I really try my best to make my lashes look beautiful and intense and stand up straight. So tippity top recommendation for the Sephora sale for lipsticks is from Merit. These are their signature lip mattes. Now, I love the matte formula from Merit. This is a shade Classic. The matte formula I like just a little bit more than the original signature lip formula. Those are shiny and they're satin and they're gorgeous, but I think that this matte formula is super special. Like, it just is. It's very special when it comes to Sephora. I mean, most definitely. Wow, see, I just I just get to talking and get to making a mess. So yeah, I have every single color of these signature mattes and the original signature lipsticks. So I'm a huge fan. And if you can get them on a discount, even better. Merit came out with a 3-piece lip set and a 3-piece mini blush set for the holidays, and I did a video all about those, swatching everything. I think those are incredible buys, and if they're still available during the Sephora sale, definitely highly recommend both of those sets. They're gorgeous, and it's a really great way to dip your toe into the brand, to test out the lipsticks and the blushes that are incredible. Definitely super recommend checking out those sets. But the mattes, as far as Sephora goes, top lipsticks at Sephora. Lip gloss wise, I mean, I think I've talked about this lots of times too. This wouldn't be a Sephora recommendation video without talking about the YSL Rouge Volupte Candy Glaze lipsticks. This is the shade 15, which is just a very Audrey nudie, blushy, pinky brown color. But these are so juicy. They're so glossy. They're incredible. I really, really love pairing this and the nude one. I have the nude one, or the clearish one. I love pairing them with a lip liner. Just a lip liner and the candy glaze. Very, very wet, glossy, plump looking lip. Absolutely incredible. And I mean, these are from YSL. So if you can get them on a discount, I might pick up another one of those too. Those are so good. I love those. So yeah, here is my full face of recommendations for the Sephora Fall 2024 sale. I love all of the products that are sitting in front of me. They are so good. They're so good, man. And I mean, yeah, the sale is a great time to pick up big ticket items, expensive eyeshadow palettes, fragrances, any kind of skincare that you may need to like buy a backup of for sure. And mascaras. I think those are really good items to pick up during the Sephora sale. Let me know down in the comments. Are you going to shop the sale? Are you going to skip it? I mean, whatever floats your boat, whatever you're feeling. If you choose to shop through my links, I seriously super appreciate you. Some of those links are affiliated links. That just means I receive a small commission for referring you to a sale item. super duper thank you if you shop through my links. And yeah, let me know. So with that, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! So, did my power just go out? Hey, did the power just go out? Well, oh, hi, come here.
Come on, no.
Oh, my little sick baby. You got your boogies.
What? Dad told you already.
Hey, look. What's wrong? Sick.
Yes.
What about this? Ooh. I just got a little cold. I'll get better. Oh, Daddy.
I love it.
Oh, who's that baby? Who's that baby? You say bye-bye? 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 Bye-bye?